Everybody's ready?
You ready?
Everybody sweaty?
Just
Sweaty.
You. No, just you.
Everybody. I don't have my sweat rag. I think we already started.
No.
I think we're already going. I think I didn't.
Okay.
I usually started, but we were just kind of just getting ready before, and I think we're going.
Okay, we're going.
Okay,
All right,
here we
we're here.
are.
Figure it out.
We're
Whoa.
in. Nothing like diving right into the deep end.
Okay.
I like
Welcome
swimming
to
with
Bearded
sharks when
Babble.
they ain't feed yet.
What?
I don't know.
Have you done it before?
No.
Well, judging by the fact you're alive.
It's been a heck of a day here in this house. As we've talked about in the past, you know, everything with our son, with a lot of what he goes through. Today was just a rough day, I think, for all of us. A little bit, just a tiring
Well,
day.
at least for the two
For
of
at least the
us.
two of us. She was in her own.
Yeah,
She was in
Dakota.
Dakota Land, which is a fun place. Yeah, she was in Dakota Land all day, but she
Well, for us.
she saw our day. She knows that today was a stressful one, and she came down to join us so we can sit here and vent and cry and
break things.
break things.
Wait till the end of this
Nothing here.
podcast.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. No, nothing here. It'll be off the Babble set. Yeah, today was just one of those days, but it's the balance of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow will be a much better day.
That is the hope.
That is
Yes.
the hope.
That is.
And what did you do in Dakota Land while we were stressing all day today?
What did I do? That's a good question.
Yeah, let's hear about Dakota
Right
Land.
when you said, like, what's going on in Dakota World, I was like, what is going on in Dakota World? I spent most of my day playing games and writing. I got some good writing done. I got some good brainstorming done. My writing brain has been very helpful.
I'm going to put you on the spot right here on camera. You know what I'm going to ask you? Have you picked up the book?
I have not picked up a book. I have been busy.
She's been working on writing, and I slacked off of my writing, but I got an amazing book recommendation from a good friend, Michael Anthony Snowden, Save the Cat. And if anybody's into writing or looking for some inspiration or something to keep them going, Save the Cat is an amazing book. It'll definitely get your writing, no matter what you're writing. I mean, she's doing the video game, but yet there's still a lot in there that can help her. I mean, it's primarily like movie and stuff.
Yeah.
But still, it helps with character development, and there's a lot of great stuff in there. And I gave her the book probably, a month, 2 months ago now.
I do a lot of things.
She
I got a lot of things. on my
Dakota Land is
schedule.
very busy, obviously. So, but then she
We
comes
got
to me,
a whole
she's like,
work
I
economy.
can't think, I'm working on the character, and I can't figure, and I'm just like, book?
Yeah, but then over time I do figure it out. It's just certain aspects I just gotta.
Okay,
Get
I'm
out.
trying to help you.
I know. I'll get to it once the Dakota Land economy calms down. You know, we're in a state of work. We need
Oh, okay.
everybody's working right now.
Okay.
Nobody has time to relax.
Oh.
It's a busy time in Dakota Land. We gotta calm down and make time for leisure.
A reading.
A reading.
A reading.
So that's what's going on in Dakota Land. We already know what's going on in Andy and Jenny Land. We already touched on that a little bit, and we'll let that go because we need to just shake it off and breathe.
Yeah.
Shake it off and breathe. But that's, we came down here and we decided that let's just talk about...
Yeah, so we're back down here. Because the last few we were upstairs.
Yeah, still trying to figure everything out.
Just playing around with lighting and trying to figure things out.
Yeah, I got some new lighting coming tomorrow that'll hopefully help out down here and get this lighting right, because I know it's not even. I think I have a bright spot on my face and she doesn't. And
Yeah, we're
it's-
still trying
yeah.
to work out the details.
But we'll
and
get it.
upstairs too.
We'll
Upstairs
get it.
is a little tricky too, lighting wise.
That's life. Keep the light in your life. I don't.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Keep the light in your life.
Keep the light in your life.
That's your quote for the
Okay,
day.
I don't know. Maybe we could turn that into
So
like a
whatever
positive
you guys
song.
take from that.
Keep the light in your life. Okay, I see Dakota's
So-
probably going to be walking off set shortly. We'll probably finish up this podcast, just Jenny and I, which will be depressing. So we need you here. So
I didn't realize
I won't sing
we were
anything.
so depressing.
Yeah, it's just our day today is. It was a downer. So all right, I won't sing anymore because we need you here. So I'm sorry. I apologize for singing. God, I'm a bad parent. Will you submit that to Dyfus?
Just take a video of this. It'll be like, this keeps happening.
This keeps
just
On
happening.
and off
Singing to
camera.
me.
On and off camera.
I happened to catch it this one time.
What can I do about this?
This is all the evidence I have. But
He
believe me.
sings.
Second strike.
Oh, wow. God,
He likes to sing.
that was a note. That was like all that was a.
Third
Come on.
Alright.
Alrighty, there'll be no more singing allowed from me on this podcast ever, I guess. I got my three.
you like to
I got my
sing.
three
He
sings
likes
in.
to sing.
I hoped you'd like to hear. So, what about when we do karaoke?
I will.
Is there an exception for karaoke?
Well, you're
Yeah.
supposed to sing in karaoke.
I hope so. This one won't let me.
No, I mean, like, when I'm not. I mean, I still have to listen to it back, but later on, but.
She still has to listen to it.
Back.
How bad is my singing? And you know, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna come down here, and I think I'm gonna record myself singing one day, and then just play it back and just listen to it, and see if I survive or not.
If you survive,
If I survive, then it's not
you'll
that
be
bad.
singing.
But if you find me dead down here, then I guess my singing was that bad.
I don't think it'll kill you.
Well, the way this one makes it sound over here.
Well, I'm not dead, so.
Well,
And I'm not, and I'm
yeah, but
certainly
you
not
gave me-
dead. And
you
that's
gave me-
all.
That's true.
Oh wow! I don't think that went right. I don't know.
Aw.
We're using the soundboard tonight.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Let's have some fun with the soundboard. What else can we use with the soundboard?
Do we have to think of something
Well,
soundboard
let's.
worthy?
What can we do that would cause applause?
Well, why don't we talk about something and maybe see how that it'll fit? Like we were talking about Dakota Land, we were talking about our land.
That's my land,
Okay.
Yes.
and then
Oh, okay.
your
Let's.
land.
Yeah.
What about my singing?
It's always uncertainty.
Oh, ouch! My singing got the laughter. Ow! Well, I mean,
yeah,
laughter's.
also-
I was going to
listen,
do crickets.
Yeah.
laughter's. Okay, I'm finding out here today the truth about what my family thinks about my singing. It's
His
a painful
singing
episode.
His singing is very entertaining.
I'll be looking for a therapist after this episode, if there are any out there. We're always looking for somebody on here. There's always somebody we're looking
Yeah.
for.
We never got our omnicord hook.
Yeah, we never got our
That should
omnicord.
be a bit later on in the podcast where you're like, I need a firefighter, and then like a firefighter walks down, and then it's just like, hey, you called for me, and it's like, and then you just have the firefighter
So
on the
random.
podcast.
That's right.
Alrighty. Well,
She's
again,
got
if
ideas.
there's any psychiatrists want to walk down now, we'll,
That would be strange. Psychiatrist randomly
What
walking
are you
down the
doing here?
steps.
what are you doing here?
Who are you?
How'd you get past Thor?
How'd you get keys to our house?
Eh. All right, what else do we have there? We have, what else?
We
We got the music, we got the laughs, we got the drum. We can play that on the real drums.
Yeah, we have a
Oh,
whole
we-
bunch of fun little things here.
Alrighty, and we can also add. We have to. You can figure that out, Miss Producer. But yeah, we can actually add our own. We can have a second thing, and then we can add our own sounds. Any ideas of what sounds we should
Yeah.
add to our
Sound
ball?
effects.
Mom, usually at about 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning, when I get up for a potty break, and I come back in the room, there sometimes is flatulence, and Mom has reminded me sometimes that I should record them.
I thought you were going to talk about the snoring. But you stopped snoring, right?
Yeah, no.
no,
I
she's
I
been
don't-
better
Okay.
with the snoring.
No, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I-
But
the weight
I-
loss.
I get those
the weight
late,
stuff.
middle of the night flatulence. We did again. This will probably end up going to DIFUS. See what he puts me through.
It's all on tape.
Watch this whole episode.
It's all
Watch how
on tape.
distraught I was the entire episode.
Come get me now. Arrest him. He's horrible.
yeah, you're-
That's what walk down the
Flatulence.
stairs.
Flatulence.
Services.
Sure, they like pop in. Nobody else. Psychiatrists, no, but DIFUS.
So flatulence, yes.
Flatulence, yes.
Flatulence.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. So we're adding flatulence to the show. Why not?
We're adding flatulence to the
flash.
show.
Well, not to the show, to the soundboard. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Well, listen, you did make some questionable meatballs tonight for dinner,
I
and
didn't-
there
listen.
could be flatulence at any moment here.
They weren't. They were pre-made already. I just had to cook them.
I don't know what they were made with. They were interesting, let's say
Well,
that.
they were pork,
There was pork
which
and
is
something.
what we were wanting.
Yes. So if
Yes.
there's flatulence, there could be a live flatulence here. and then you can save. We can record it, and then you can save it from this.
Okay.
Maybe we should not
Alrighty.
rethink that. But if it happens, it happens.
It happens.
Where would you use the flatulence sounds throughout the podcast? Like, what's flatulence worthy?
What is flatulence?
It depends.
worthy?
I think it depends on the
That
sound of
is-
the flatulence.
That is a
If
wonderful
it's like a
question.
ring, like in a question mark, then I think you could use that.
Like, what is flatulence worthy? And then you have that.
You know, like
Wait.
like, you know, when like sound like they go upward, like a question mark.
Well,
No.
I'm giving a little bit too much away here, but as you say, I ruin songs with my singing, which, as they just heard a glimpse of it, which they may be able to put two and two together and figure out. Yes, I can ruin songs by singing, but I can also ruin songs with flatulence too. I'm pretty good at throwing in a proper sounding
Or
fart.
burping.
Burping, yes.
You've also burped to songs.
Yes.
Like burped and beat.
Yes. These are the traits that we're handing down to our daughter, and hopefully she can turn it into
These are
something
the treasures?
because I sure haven't.
Hopefully she'll turn it into treasures.
Yeah.
You will take my trash and turn it into treasures. Good luck
Or
with that.
keep it in the trash.
Or keep it in
Keep
the
it in the
trash.
trash.
There.
So what will you do with all of the wisdom that we
Impart.
bestow
To you.
upon you?
Oh, bestow.
Bestow. Wow.
Every now and then I get a big word.
Bestow.
Don't ask me to spell it.
I was just thinking how to spell it, and I think I know.
B-E-S-T-O. E-O or O-E?
O-W-E, I think.
Okay.
Bestow.
No, I don't think there's an E at the end.
I do believe there might be, but I'm not sure.
I've said many times before, nothing that you get from this podcast is actual information that you can use in the real world. Check it out first, okay? Thank you. Go on.
Bestow. B-E-S-T-O-W, maybe? Or O-E?
I don't know. I feel like an E. I feel like I'm not sure.
So what will you do with all the wisdom we bestow, since bestow has become such a big part of this podcast?
I don't know. I mean, what type of wisdom are you referring to?
The fact that you just asked me what type of wisdom obviously means I haven't passed any down, so
Or you've passed so much that I can't pinpoint a specific...
we'll go with that one. We can edit out the first one.
Our girl's a smart girl.
What wisdom have you bestowed upon me?
Bestowed.
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 That's an E-D.
Yeah, for sure.
Bestowed.
Then would that be B-E-S-T-O-W-E-D or B-E-S-T-O-E-D?
No, you spelled them both so. The first one I got, but then you spelled the second one so fast. B-E-S-T-O-W-E-D.
No, B-E-S-T-O-E-D.
Oh, E-D. No.
No, yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, no.
When did this become a spelling competition?
It really didn't, clearly.
This is where I would
'Cause it
be
was
hitting.
still-
If I had flatulence, this is where I would be hitting my flatulence as you guys are sitting there.
Well,
just-
clearly I have not gotten the wisdom of spelling from you guys.
Well, I could be correct.
my spelling isn't so bad. It's my
you're-
word. No, what is it? My structure. My
Oh,
sentence.
you're right on sentences.
I do run on sentences, that's what I've gotten.
You've got my run on sentence.
Oh, yeah,
They
definitely.
both do run on sentences.
I use a ton of commas.
Oh yeah. No, I'll do what should
Andy
probably
is
be
all about the commas.
2 paragraphs. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
2 paragraphs into that'll be 1 sentence with a couple of commas. Yeah. It
When
makes sense to me.
When I would proofread, I'd be like, okay, this is a new sentence, and this is a new sentence, and this is a new sentence.
I have one thought and I go with that one thought, and to me it's all one thought. There's no period. It's just okay.
I either have like really short sentences or really long sentences. So it's like, I'll have like that one like 3 lines worth of like one sentence, and then the next sentence will be like, this is the last sentence, and it'll be like period. Like it's just like a couple of words. So it's like, it's just uneven.
Oh.
It's hard to find the balance in sentences.
Sentences.
Well, that's important in writing. Oh, although you're doing it for a game, but I'm saying
Yeah,
if you
the
decide to do into,
dialogue will
like-
be different.
But if you decide to get into like heavier writing, then
Well, when I really think about it. But if
Yeah.
I'm just like casually like texting someone, and
Oh, yeah.
it'll
Oh well,
just be
texting
no,
is
no,
yeah.
that's
That's
just-
no,
or
that's
even like writing, just quickly writing down information, then like, it's kind of just like,
Oof, sorry. See, I was going to turn that. That's the meatball. See, it may be coming out the other end.
Listen,
Just
I didn't
stick
make-
around.
you could also
they were
mute it too.
pre-made.
I could have. I
just
know.
had to cook them.
I can mute you.
Mute. Am I muted? No. Can you still hear me?
We can hear you from the other microphones, but
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. All fancy and technical over here.
well, I mean, it's like the microphones. Like I could talk into your microphone, you
I
know?
can talk into your microphone.
Yeah,
You guys can talk into my...
No.
it's separated from. Your microphone doesn't belong in our microphone club. So far away.
Fine. I have my own microphone.
Well, all right.
loud.
The world
That
has
was so
heard you
loud.
speak. Let the world know.
Speak your words.
Speak your word. Use your words.
Choose your words. Oh. All right. Well, we certainly have had an interesting turn of topics here. Where are we going next?
Where are we going next?
Where are we going next? Any questions you had throughout the day that
Weren't answered?
The question of life. I had that question throughout the day.
did you think of that throughout the day?
Yeah, once in a while it pops up. What is the meaning
We
of
had
this?
questions all day. We would never get answers. We were just like, what's going on today? Why is he so off today?
Yes.
Like, there were
we
questions
have a
all
lot
day
of
long.
questions today. Today was just.
Why is he so off? Is he tired?
Ugh.
There was questions all day. No
What
answers.
happened
Yeah.
to the meatballs?
Yeah, what happened
What
to
happened to the
exactly?
meatballs? What's in this?
Even
Why
dinner.
are these pork?
Everything was a question. Today was a question. Today was, and what
It
are we
was a
doing here?
question.
we don't even. It's still.
We're still in
It's
question.
still a question. Today is a question. I can see that. Yeah, that's going to be the topic of this.
That's where the little fart
Right.
would fit right in. Because it's like a question. We're not sure. You have to work on that.
Today is a question.
Thank you for letting me know where to work on that.
Well, I know where it's going to
She
come.
explained to me to work on my flatulence by the area. Yes.
Point to your stomach. Well, you got to work on that.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's where, you know,
Yeah. Manifests.
that's where it begins.
The gas
That's where
is
it goes in and then
Forms.
forms. So did you ever think that you were going to be on a podcast with your parents speaking about flatulence?
Well, when we started the podcast,
Yeah.
it was maybe, but before we started the
It was-
podcast,
it was a
like,
possibility.
I didn't know that we were going to do a podcast.
But you knew with us
I guess you
anything's,
guys, and
it's anything's possible.
Possible.
So yes, that's how we roll. Team singer.
woohoo!
You don't know what you're going to get. We don't know what we're going to get.
We don't know what we're
No,
doing.
we don't know. We don't know what we're doing. That's why I really like this format, that we just come down here, we sit down. She thinks I'm going to discuss something, and then we started already. That's it. Yeah, we can just
We go
start
right
doing
into it.
Yeah, there's
You'll
not.
ask me,
dilly
like,
dally.
oh, what do we
We have
talk
time
about
to
today?
waste.
And you'll be like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
You started to talk about something before we were, and I was like, hold up, say
Oh,
it.
it wasn't really. It was just the other day. I was just thinking of. Was it Teen Titans that we used to watch?
Yeah, Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go, and I don't know why we were talking about on one of the first podcasts we did together that you mentioned having. Oh no, it was the Would You Rather. You said having dinner with George Washington, and then I thought of
His wooden teeth.
Mighty Grandma.
Yes. That was a good episode.
See, it
Yes.
wasn't worth saving for the show, but
We always spend
It's
a lot of
made me
time
laugh.
watching stuff
Laugh.
with Dakota, because like we've already stated, today was our sanity and our all of our energy was drained today because it was a rough day. And then we come and we spend time with Dakota, and then she re-energizes us,
So,
and
yeah,
we
she
and
was-
we drain her. So that's
a couple of years ago we were really into it because it was
Well,
just funny.
it's just the nights with her. We do a lot of different things, and now we do, like last night. Last night was
We party.
we
party.
party. Last night was a we party. We have our what's our new anime that we're watching now?
Spy X Family.
Spy X Family. She's been amazing. She's turned us on to a lot of anime, manga. Manga. I'll never
You
get
like
it
to say
right.
manga,
I don't know why I
like
say manga,
pasta.
because it looks like manga to me. Manga. But she's constantly turned us on. We watched some really great stuff with her. But the newest one, Spy X Family, we've watched 2 episodes, so no spoilers or anything like that. But I'm really looking forward to this one because, again, just the comedy of it. Oh my gosh, it is dark.
Yeah.
It is sarcastic. And if you haven't figured out yet, that's what Team Singer is, dark and sarcastic. So
Yep.
it suits us well. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one.
Yeah,
so.
it's a great show. I knew that would be perfect for us when I watched it. I was like, that's
Yeah. Well, we're still waiting for the season finale of Attack on Titan, which is, if you've known anything about that manga.
There you go.
Manga, see, I got it. Woo! Give me. What do I get? Manga. Attack on Titan is probably one of the most insane ones right from the go.
Yes.
I highly recommend if you
So
want to
good.
start watching something, watch that. And we'll have to discuss manga one day a little bit. I know every now and then we dabble into it a little bit, but
Yeah.
We have Lego.
that was
was
a
motorcycle
motor.
outside.
Yeah, that was
my
so
God.
loud. It was like, what? I thought it was down here. I was
It
like,
sounded
oh
like
my-
it was coming from our
I
headphones
know.
and
I
not
was
from
like, what is that?
outside.
That was
Yeah,
a
it did
loud
sound like it was
motorcycle.
from inside.
We're on a main road, so we hear all the noise all the time. So
I don't know.
Yeah, then we have
Manga.
Legos. Lego Masters.
Legos.
Season 3.
Oh, that's
Starting
right.
this
Yes,
Wednesday.
starting this Wednesday. Another show we enjoy watching. We got into that in season 1, and we would actually, I think we need to do it again this year. We didn't do it last season, but I think we have bins of Legos, and I think as we're watching Lego
Well,
Masters,
I think we really got into it because it started during the pandemic, like right when the pandemic was starting. So it was kind of something that we kind of like, okay, we need something to watch. It's going to keep it lighthearted because that's when it was all shut down.
Let me ask you this. You may know the answer to this, being the YouTube expert that you are. Would we, let me get my words together, would we be able to watch Lego and make our own Lego thing and comment on it and do a podcast? I know people do watch things. I mean, we wouldn't be able to show the screen, or...
I mean, the audio might be a little strange coming from the TV, and then also the Legos itself are pretty loud.
Yes, you
so
are correct. Legos.
Probably we'd have to keep the
Microphone.
the microphones far
Unless we get an idea from the show, something more manageable, and maybe just do a challenge on the podcast.
But again, just keep the microphones farther away because the sounds might be very loud.
Every time you're going to put a Lego together, you can mute yourself.
Every
You'd be like, okay, hold on, I got to put this together.
Nothing
Click.
will get done. It'll
Okay,
be so
next-
slow.
I'm just trying to just help out here. Jeez. Shoot me down, why don't you?
I'm just being
It could be a
realistic
short-
here.
no,
You
we could
asked
do-
me a question.
We could do like a short challenge.
Don't focus on the problem. Concentrate on the solution. Jeez.
I'm trying to come up with ideas here, people's.
All right. I guess mine wasn't good. That wasn't.
I'm saying challenges. That would be a small challenge. Bunch of Legos and see how it turns out.
All right.
I like it.
We have no idea what's going to happen here.
I don't know. Anything creative, anything that we can create would be nice.
All right.
Even Legos.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're about done here for tonight. I think this was a very good therapy. Thank you very much. Like you said, today was a rough day. I'll go over that many times just because I just need to get it out. It was a rough one, but we came down here. We got this done. And again, thank you guys for pushing me to get down here and get this done, because I would have rather just crawled into bed and just
Yes, he
found
was very
something
close
mindless.
there.
Yeah, I was very close.
I kept
to just
asking him
crawling into bed.
all day. I was just like, podcast today, right? You're like, yeah, we'll see. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
we'll
podcast
see.
today, right?
Yeah. It was just a question, everything, just what is going on today. So, and that's what this podcast is what is going on this podcast. All right.
What is going on?
Any final words?
Nothing from me.
All righty. Anything from you?
I look forward to the next podcast,
All right.
whatever that is.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. I think I've given a lot of wisdom off tonight, so I don't think I'm going to give any more wisdom, because I don't think the people will be able to handle that. So
Yes,
I think
too much.
Too much.
On top of your singing, you know.
It's-
You don't wanna-
It all goes back to the singing. See, she'll walk off now if I sing. It's the end of the Bearded Babble Show. Good night, everybody.
See you.
Peace.
Bye.
Love and laughter.
All right.
All right.
All right.
That's a show.